Hello, welcome to JIBRIN Angle on Owoleke TV. My name is JIBRIN, and this is my angle. Today I shall be on a monologue. I don't have a guest today. This is strictly monologue, and I just want to comment shortly on a post by Oseni Rufai of Arise TV. The post he made on X. I think I read this post, was it some days back, but I have been very busy. I didn't have time to actually make comment on it. So let's go there. But before then, yes, like I said, this is JIBRIN Angle. If this is your first time, please subscribe to this platform and follow us on all our social media platforms. And you'll be glad you did. On Owoleke TV, yeah, it's so remember, it's Owoleke TV. That's the name on all our platforms. So, and yes, and if you have been following us, thank you for being there and encouraging us to move forward. The essence of this show, if this is your first time, if you are new to this, the essence of this show is actually geared towards improving the Nigerian nation, Nigeria as a nation specifically, and improving humanity in general. Because while most of my coverage is on Nigeria, I still cover other parts of the globe actually as the news arises or matters arises. We just go there wherever the matter leads us. We go there, but basically, the rudiment of this show is actually geared towards a kind of improving the Nigeria situation. Nigeria, for all of us who are Nigerians, we all know what is going on with Nigeria. Is in a hole right now when it comes to everything bad, anything negative you can talk about. So the purpose of this show is to actually see how at least contribute our own quota in pulling Nigeria out of this mess that we have found ourselves. We didn't just find ourselves, we actually led ourselves into this mess that we are in right now. So, and that is it. So thank you so much for being here with us on JIBRIN Angle. Yes, okay, let's go. Okay, before I move forward again, in the coming days, I shall apply little dynamics to this show in the frequency of how we show, how many we show, either in a day or in a week or whatever. We increase the number of content we increase. Then and the kind of the modus operandi we add some kind of slight changes to it in coming days. And so that is so. That being said, let me use this medium to announce that we are actually hiring. We actually need the services of a news producer. A news producer, someone who has enthusiasm, passion, and the energy for news, so news contents, someone who is vast in actually gathering news, both news articles and video news, whatever way, someone who can actually be up and doing in gathering, following trendy stuff and stuff that are current, stuff that are the in thing of the moment. So please just apply to our platform. I think the official email is info@owoleke TV. So apply to that, and either info@owoleke TV or owoleketv@gmail.com. Either of the two can work. Send in your CV so we can talk about it. Actually, we are trying to see how we can improve, put in some improvement on this show. Thank you so much for that. So that being said, let's move to what I intended saying or doing. Rufai, let's see. Okay, Garrett. All right, this is the post. I condemn, Rufai said, I condemn every talk of a coup. we cannot set Nigeria backwards. Really? Rufai, I ask again, really? How much backward can Nigeria be where we are now? Going back 1998, 98, when Abacha died, okay, after he died, in comparison, what can you say in comparison to today Nigeria, today, 2024, especially under this evil menace called Bola Tinubu, who stole the presidency from us? Compare these two times or these both times or periods. What would you say? What is your judgment on that? Was that, in comparison, is this backward or that was backward? I bet you most Nigerians, if not all, will tell you, honestly, I'd rather go back to, not most, everyone, no human being likes anything that is negative. So everyone would definitely prefer to rather go back to the Abacha days than what we are passing through today. So this is backwardness. What you call democracy, you consider military. Can you, what my interpretation of this nonsense you wrote is that no matter how bad a democracy is, that has been the talk of everyone. Most people, sorry, not everyone. This issue, this popular saying about that the worst democratic government is better than the best military rule. That is bonkers. That is crazy. I have never, even growing up, I've had that word growing up as a young boy. A sort of, I have never subscribed to that. Because from day one, I've always been a lover of the military rule. I never believed in, I just believe democracy is not meant for the Nigerian environment. It is not our product. It's an imported product. It's an alien product, not suited or suitable for Nigeria and Nigerians. We are not built, designed for such kind of leadership. We imported them, but not even we imported them. It was imposed by the West on us. And so that is it. Military, I rather, there are other rules that I prefer than military, but because that is the only thing that is applicable these days, this is the only thing you can find, and the only option you can get these days. That's why I decided I'd rather choose that than democracy. So going back to what the nonsense Rufai wrote here, it obviously means that regardless of what we are passing through, even if the best military man will come to really rule Nigeria aright, he doesn't care. He rather Nigeria remain where it is under democratic rule than Nigeria being better under a military regime. That, and honestly, if that is, I think this statement actually speaks for it. That is just what is his mentality. And that mentality is evil. And I wouldn't blame him because obviously it's relatively comfortable. That's just it. So what should I expect from someone like him, who doesn't find it difficult to actually get around the basic needs or necessities of life? It's a tap of his fingers, one tap of his fingers, and that is it. All these things will come beckoning at him. So so that is just it. So there is absolutely nothing wrong with coup. We need it. Nigeria needs it We crave, we yearn for military coup, military intervention. I don't like using that word coup. Coup makes it, and that's the mentality. That is what the West used to antagonize us, use coup. I'd rather use military intervention. And that is just it. Honestly, we've never been at the best position for military. This is the best position. This is the most fertile ground, fertile situation to usher in military intervention. That is just it. We need it. We yearn for it. We are hungry and testing for military regime because Nigeria needs deliverance from this devil of a president we call Bola Tinubu to deliver us from his hand. Because this Bola Tinubu of a man is not only insensitive, he is arrogant, he is proud, he is conceited, he is just, it's even dictatorial. Whatever we call military or whatever, those military, the so-called military tendencies are those things that some people use to actually paint the military black are all prevalent in the life or in the style of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's government. Of course, right now we have a journalist who is incarcerated by his government. We have not just one, other journalists as well, incarcerated. Some of them are being harassed and intimidated. These are the things that everybody says the military does. I have made produced a very long video on this issue, the advantages of the military regime and as against the disadvantages of the disadvantages of the military regime. The disadvantages of democratic rule is far overwhelms the disadvantages in military rule. This is not the purpose of this video, so I don't want to go into that. For those of you who have been following me, you understand what I've made a long video on this. And so that is it. So someone should ask Rufai, what is his definition of backwardness? I don't get it. What is his definition of backwardness? Come on. There is no time that we need military regime as this moment. We need it. For God's sake, we are in a government where we have the president, a criminal. We have the Senate president, a criminal. We have the Chief Justice of the Federation, a criminal. The Chief Justice can't even, as it is now, he can't even go travel to the US. It's not allowed. The US will not permit because of corruption. For God's sake. Yet someone would tell me that we should condemn military intervention. That's crazy. Even in the military regime, it wasn't this bad. So let Rufai go to hell, for God's sake. Even though I have so many other criticisms against him on other topics, which will be for another day. All right. So thank you so much. If you are still watching, that means you've been with us from the beginning to the end. We appreciate that. So again, if you're just joining us for the first time, please subscribe to our channel and follow us on all our social media platforms. If you are a returning viewer, please and not subscribed, please do. And if you are subscribed, you're a returning viewer and subscribe, thank you so much. We appreciate you. I mentioned earlier that we actually need a news producer, a very versatile, resourceful, enthusiastic and passionate news producer. Please send in your CV to our platform, our official email, info@oweleketv.com or oweleketv@gmail.com. Thank you so much. and remain blessed. Bye.